Good morning. First, let me know whether I'm audible or not. Please respond in the chat box. Anyone, please respond in chat box. Okay. I think there is no doubts in the topic which we discussed in the earlier class. Today we learn Kutta method or RK method of fourth order. This is another method to solve the differential equations. We solve same kind of problems, but a different approach. Solve same kind of problems. Consider the initial value problem. Dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y with initial conditions x naught and y naught. Same kind of problem which we solved in the earlier classes. Consider the initial value problem. Dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y with the initial conditions x is equal to x naught and y is equal to y naught. We find x1, y of x1. In every problem, we find y of x1, where x1 is given by x0 plus h. To find y of x1, we find four components, namely k1, k2, k3, and k4. First, we find k1, which is given by h into f of x0 comma y0. F of x0 y, f of x comma y will be specified like this: dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y. We find k1 by using this definition, h into f of x0 comma y0. This is one component. Similarly, we find k2, which is given by h into f of x0 plus h by 2, comma y0 plus k1 by 2. There is no by 2 here, but here h into f of x0 plus h by 2, y0 plus k1 by 2. Do not confuse with these formulae. And k3 is given by h into f of x0 plus h by 2, comma y0 plus k2 by 2. This is third component. Similarly, we find fourth component, which is given by k4 is equal to h into f of x0 plus h, comma y0 plus k3. These are the four components we need to calculate in every problem. After finding these components, we find y of x1. This is x1. Y of x or y of x1 is equal to y0 plus 1 by 6 into k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4. We use this formula to find y of x1. You please make a note of these formulae. Let's solve a problem. We'll come to know what actually this method is. Do not mark your attendance now. Take it at the end of the session. It's over, we can move to the problems. First problem. Given that dy by dx is equal to 3x plus y by 2. We solved the same problem in the previous method also. Given that dy by dx is equal to 3x plus y by 2, y of 0 is equal to 1. Compute y of 0.2 by taking h is equal to 0.2 using RK method of fourth order. Using RK method of fourth order. This is a question paper problem, January 21. January 21 question paper. How many steps involved here? What is required actually? Y of 0.2 is to be determined. In every step, we find y of x1, where x1 is given by x0 plus h. This is equal to y of x0 plus h. Here x0 is equal to 0 plus h. h is equal to 0.2. Therefore, y of 0 plus 0.2 is 0.2. This will be outcome, and this is actually required, y of 0.2. Therefore, this is a single step problem. Only one step involved here. It is given that dy by dx is equal to f of x comma y. Therefore, f of x comma y is 3x plus y by 2. This is 3x plus y by 2. And x0 is equal to 0. Y0 is equal to 1. And step size h is equal to 0.2. We compute y of 0.2, y of x1 actually. And x1 is x0 plus h. And x0 plus h is 0.2. We compute y of 0.2. To compute y of 0.2, these four components are required: k1, k2, k3, and k4. Substitute h into h is 0.2 into f of x0 comma y0. F of x0 comma y0. What is x0 here? Of x0 comma y0. x0 is equal to 0 and y0 is equal to 1. This is equal to 0.2 into. Clearly, this takes f of x comma y for, and f of x comma y is defined as 3x plus y by 2. 3x, x is 0 plus y by 2. Y is 1 divided by 2. Calculate this. 0.1, right? That's correct. This is equal to 0.1. A1 is equal to 0.1. Similarly, we find K2. K2 is given by h into h is 0.2 into f of x0 plus h by 2. x0 is 0 plus h by 2 is 0.2 divided by 2. Y0 plus y0 is 1 plus k1 divided by 2. K1 is 0.1 divided by 2. Simplify this. This is equal to 0.2 into f of. First, you calculate 0 plus 0.2 divided by 2. That is 0.1. 1 plus 0.1 divided by 2. 1 plus 0.1 divided by 2 is 1.05. 1 plus 0.1 divided by 2. This is equal to 0.2 into. Now this takes f of x comma y form, and it is defined as 3x plus y by 2. 3x plus y by 2. 3 into x. X is 0.1. Plus y by 2 is 1.05 divided by 2. Calculate this. 0.165. Yes, 0.165 is correct. 0.165. This is second component. K1 is 0.1, K2 is 0.165. K1 is 0.1. This is 0.165. Next, we find a K3. K3 is given by h into, here h is equal to 0.2, h into f of x0 plus h by 2. x0 plus h by 2 is 0.1. We just calculated it in this case. x0 plus h by 2 was 0.1. Comma, y0 plus k2 by 2. y0, what is y0? y0 is 1 plus k2 by 2 is 0.165 divided by 2. This is equal to 0.2 into f of 0.1. 1 plus 0.165 divided by 2. First This is 1.0825. 0.0825. Calculate this. It takes 0.2 into f of x comma y form. F of x comma y is 3x. That is 3 into 0.1 plus y by 2. 1.0825 divided by 2. 0.16825. That's right. 0.16825. Or you can write it as 0.16825 can be approximated to 3. No problem if you keep it as is 0.16825. This is the third component. 0.16825. Next K4. K4 is given by H into H is 0.2. I write here H is 0.2 into f of x naught plus h. X naught is 0 plus h is 0.2. Comma y naught plus k3. Y naught is 1 plus k3 is 0.16825. Therefore, this is equal to 0.2 into f of 0 plus 0.2 is 0.2. 1 plus 0.16825 is 1.16825. Use the definition of f of x comma y and simplify this. 0.2368. That's correct. 0.236825. I expect all of you to solve this, calculate this. Point 2368. 0.2368. Rest second. Therefore, y of x1 is 0.2 is equal to y naught plus 1 by 6 into k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4. You have all the components, 4 components along with this y naught. Make this substitution and simplify. It's January 21 question paper problem. Point 167 to the right. It's correct. 1.1672. Is this clear? If you have any doubts, you can mention in chat box. Okay, fine. What about lateral entry students? Are you following what I'm doing here? Lateral entry students? We move to the next problem. Next one. This is from July 21 question paper. July 21. Use fourth order RK method to solve x plus y into dy by dx is equal to 1. And initial conditions are y of 0.4 is equal to 1 and x is equal to 0.5. Correct to 4 decimal places. Which data is missing here? H is not specified. Correct? H is not specified. First we find the value of H. Use fourth order RK method to solve x plus y into dy by dx is equal to 1, or we can write it as dy by dx is equal to 1 divided by x plus y. 1 divided by x plus y. Therefore, f of x comma y is taken as 1 divided by x plus y. And initial condition x naught is equal to 0.4. X naught is equal to 0.4 and y naught is equal to 1. And what is required? Solution is required at x is equal to 0.5. That means x1 is equal to 0.5. We have to find y of 0.5, y of x1. Therefore, x1 is equal to 0.5 and x1 is always given by x0 plus h. This is equal to 0.5. Therefore, h is equal to 0.5 minus x0. Therefore, 0.5 minus x0, and it is given that x0 is equal to 0.4. 0.5 minus 0.4 is equal to 0.1. Take h is equal to 0.1. Then this will be a single step problem. Take h is equal to 0.1. Now we compute y of 0.5. To find y of 0.5, the same 4 components are to be determined first. K1. K1 is given by h into f of x0 comma y0. H is 0.1 into f of x0 comma y0. x0 is 0.4 comma y0 is 1. This is equal to 0.1 into f of 0.4 comma 1. That's right. 0.4 comma 1. This is equal to 0.1 into, now it takes f of x comma y form. How is this f of x comma y defined? 1 divided by x plus y. X is 0.4 plus y is 1. Simplify this. Point 0.07142, that's right. It's not 0.2, 0.0714. 0714, this is correct. 0.0714. K1 is equal to 0.0714. Next, we find K2. K2 is given by h into f of x0 plus h by 2, comma y0 plus k1 by 2. And h is 0.1 into f of x0 plus h by 2. x0 is 0.4 plus h by 2 is 0.1 divided by 2. Comma y0 plus k2 by 2. Sorry, k1 by 2. y0 is 1 plus k1 by 2. k1 is 0.0714 divided by 2. This is equal to 0.1 into f of, first calculate this part. F of 0.4 plus 0.1 divided by 2. This is 0.45. 1.0357. Now calculate this. 0.1 into f of x comma y is defined as 1 divided by x plus y. 0.070673, that's right. 0.0673. 0.0673, this is correct. Point 0.0673. Next, we find K3. K3 is given by h into f of x naught plus h by 2, comma y naught plus K2 by 2. Here h is 0.1 into f of x naught plus h by 2. X naught is 0.4 plus h by 2 is 0.1 divided by 2. Comma y naught is 1 plus K2 by 2. K2 is 0.07673 divided by 2. This is equal to 0.1 into f of 0.1 into f of 0.45. This is 0.45. 1.0337. Now this takes f of x comma y form. Use the definition f of x comma y is equal to 1 over x plus y and calculate. K3 is 0.0674. That's right. 0.0674. 0.0674. Correct. Now we find K4. K4 is given by h into, that is 0.1 into f of x naught plus h. X naught is 0.4 plus h is 0.1. Comma y naught is 1 plus K3. K3 is 0.0674. This is equal to 0.1 into f of 0.4 plus 0.1 is 0.5, comma 1 plus 0.0674. 0.0674 is 1.0674. 0.0638, that's right. 0.0638. Point 0.0638. Let's depend on. Calculate y of 0.2 or y of x1. Y of 0.2 or y of x1. Y of x1 is given by y of x1 or y of 0.2. Neither will can write that. Y naught plus 1 by 6 into k1 plus 2k2 plus 2k3 plus k4. 2k3 plus k4. You have all the 4 components along with this y naught. Substitute, simplify. 1.0674, that's right. 1.0674. 0667. July 21 question paper problem. Use fourth order arc method to compute y of 1.1. Use fourth order arc method to compute y of 1.1. Given that dy by dx is equal to xy whole power, xy power 1 by 3, not whole power, x into y power 1 by 3. Y of 1 is equal to 1, initial conditions. Therefore, we can directly take f of x comma y is equal to x into y power 1 by 3. It is like this, x into y power 1 by 3. F of x comma y. X into y power 1 by 3. And initial condition x naught is equal to 1, y naught is equal to 1. H is missing. First, we find h. It is required to find y of 1.1. That means x1 is equal to 1.1, and we know that x1 is given by x naught plus h. This is equal to 1.1. Therefore, h is equal to 1.1 minus x naught. This is equal to 1.1 minus x naught, and x naught is 1. Therefore, h must be 0.1. We take h is equal to 0.1. This is a single step problem. Now we compute y of 1.1. To compute y of 1.1, the same four components k1, k2, k3, k4 are to be determined. Calculate. Just calculate k1. K1 is given by h into, that is 0.1 into f of x naught comma y naught. X naught is 1, y naught is also 1. Now it takes f of x comma y form, which is defined as x into y power 1 by 3. Yes, it's 0.1. Correct. K1 is equal to 0.1. Now we compute K2. K2 is given by h into, h is 0.1. We make the substitution. F of x naught plus h by 2. X naught is 1 plus h by 2 is 0.1 divided by 2. Y naught is 1 plus k1 by 2. K1 is 0.1 divided by 2. Let's simplify these two components and then find K2. 0.1067, that must be correct. 0.1067. Is the correct answer. 0.1067. Point 1067. Now we calculate K3. K3 is given by h into f of x naught plus h by 2, comma y naught plus k2 by 2. Here h is 0.1. F of x naught plus h by 2. x naught is 1 plus h by 2 is 0.1 divided by 2. Y naught plus k2 by 2. Y naught is 1 plus k2 is 0.1067 divided by 2. Just calculate these two components and then k3. 0.1068, that's right. Point 1068. Next last component, K4. Point 1138, right? Yes, that's right. 0.1138. And rest is very simple. We calculate y of x1 or 1.1, which is given by y naught plus 1 by 6 into k1 plus 2 k2 plus 2 k3 plus k4. We have all the four components k1 to k4 along with y naught. Make the substitution, simplify. 1.1068. That's right. 1.1068. 1.1068. This session will be terminated now. You join immediately.